What's up,
What's up, cuz?
It's your girl, Mia Gudda.
And it's your girl, Taylor Sierra. And
it's Monday.
So, thank y'all for coming back to our channel. Hope you guys find something that you like. If you like us.
You know?
We like you, you know?
And we appreciate all the support on the previous video.
Yes. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go watch it before you watch it. So, y'all, we're going to jump right into tea time. Y'all know it's been a lot of tea going around on social media. So today we're going to be talking about Reginae and Lucci. Okay, it's a video of them going around together in the car. Everybody have these assumptions that they're like dating or they're like talking. Mind you, he's 27 and she's 19, so a lot of people had a lot of things to say about it, you know. But technically she's grown, you know.
That's what I was gonna say. Sissy is grown.
She's grown. Okay, so when you turn 18, you're gonna make some decisions.
And she's turning 20 like at the end of the year, so
you know what? It's not really bad on her part.
Yeah, for sure not.
It's kind of like him, like, what are you doing with a 19-year-old? But if that's what makes you happy, then that's what makes you happy. I mean,
whatever floats your boat, Luch.
Whatever floats your boat, you know? I mean...
But I understand why people are saying stuff about it, because, I mean, it's a huge, you know, gap in the age, but that's a grown woman at the end of the day. Everybody's just still looking at her as Lil Nay, Lil Wayne's daughter. She's just Lil Nay, everybody's little sister. But sister's grown. She can do whatever she wants.
She's in college. She got her own apartment. She got her own car. Like,
okay. But then again, we don't even know what was going on. But she, like in the video, she was just like, so it looked like, okay, so y'all together.
Yeah.
Because I could argue that. I mean, maybe they just friends. Maybe they was in the studio.
True. Maybe she's trying to drop some fire. You know what I'm saying?
Lil Wayne is her father.
Exactly. She might got a couple bars, you know?
Lil Nay on the beat. Hey.
So yeah, you know, I don't really have an opinion about it. I mean, I just feel like she's grown. She can do what she wants. Like,
that's a grown man.
Like, you really like...
My boy pushing 30. He ready to settle down.
Yeah, that's true. So.
Today's topic is self-esteem, which is going to go into like ways you can prevent, you know, low self-esteem, what causes low self-esteem, a few ways to help with self-esteem. Hopefully it helps. You know, it's going to be a hard road regardless, but, you know. Okay,
so self-esteem is the confidence in one's abilities, you know, how you feel about yourself, you know, things like that. So what do you think about self-esteem today in our generation?
I honestly feel like with social media and everything that's going on, I feel like self-esteem in our generation is like at an all-time low. In my experience, I would say it's at a low, like, because everybody's competing, everybody want to be like the next hot thing on social media, everybody want to go viral, everybody want to get likes, you know. So I just feel like we're always like comparing to someone else, like, oh, she got 150 likes but only got 60, or she got 105K followers and I only got 2,000, you feel me? So it's just like, I just feel like it's kind of hard.
I think that social media plays a part too, like, especially girls, because you see on social media everybody got big booties, everybody got their titties all, they got on short skirts, and I mean, some people look up to them like, I want to do that, I want that type of attention that they're getting, you know. And honestly, all it takes to get Instagram fame, show less skin, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like most girls just like, let me show a little extra thigh, a little extra hip, or whatever the case is, and it's just like, that kind of goes with their self-esteem. That goes to show their self-esteem is pretty low, but can you really blame them? Social media is a monster.
In a way, it could be great. Because, I mean, we're using social media as a platform now.
Yeah.
So it could be great. It's just, I feel like it's just how you perceive things and how you use social media. Not even just like in a relationship with somebody, like, but like our relationship. I feel like relationships take a toll on someone's self-esteem as well. Like, absolutely. Not even just social media, like in looks-wise. Like, your self-esteem, like, mentally could be shot. I just feel like we need to do better with self-esteem.
And it's all about who you surround yourself with too, you know? You surround yourself with people that's trying to be the next hot thing, looking at this person for this, you know, type of trend, or following this trend, then that's what you're going to do too. Like, you're going to, you know, you are who you hang around in a sense.
Especially if they're not supporting you.
Exactly. And if they're just trying to, you know, show them the booty, show them titties.
And ride the wave.
Got to be careful about who you connect yourself with, because that's really important.
Okay, so we're going to give you a few tips, advice that we think could possibly help if you suffer from low self-esteem. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing, because we've all had that moment of low self-esteem, whether you chronically suffer from it or if it's just a one-time thing, you just need some help getting over it. The first problem that we believe may cause low self-esteem is being overconfident or shallow. Not saying anything is wrong with being overconfident. And once you're used to a certain level of confidence, and you go through something, a trial or tribulation that knocks it down even just a little bit, that's going to take a toll on your self-esteem.
And the second problem that we feel is associated with low self-esteem is not liking your body image. You know, if you feel like you look a certain way, you might get down about it, especially with social media being such a big influence on us in our generation. You know, it's easy to get caught up in that, but you have to remember to love yourself. And the third problem that we feel is associated with low self-esteem is wanting to be perfect, being obsessed with being perfect. Like, nobody's perfect. You know, like Miley Cyrus, didn't she say that? Nobody's perfect.
You live your life.
You know what I mean? People would try to paint an image. They would try to sell you a picture of them being perfect and their lives being perfect, but it is not. Okay? We all have flaws. Everybody that walks this earth has a flaw. Nobody's perfect. Okay? So learn to love yourself and your body and to understand that you're not perfect and it's okay to make mistakes, you know?
The next problem that we have that may cause low self-esteem is being scared. You know, fear plays a big part in self-esteem. For instance, us starting YouTube. This is our first channel, uploading our first couple videos. You know, we were scared, of course. We had fear and doubts. But, you know, we did it. And, of course, that self-esteem built back up.
And don't be scared to take a leap of faith, you know. If you never step out of your comfort zone, you never know what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you leap out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Get in it. Because once you start, it's going to be like, this it. Like, I love this. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and do it.
Right, because of course your dreams and your aspirations are going to be scary because it's something new to you, you know? So just take that chance. If it doesn't work out, you know, it's a learning process. You learn what you like and what you don't like and what works for you. Nope. And the last problem that we believe may cause low self-esteem is being a people pleaser. If I'm trying to please her and him and my cousin, my mama, my dog, everybody, how am I going to please myself? I got to please myself. I have to be happy with myself and the things that I want to do in my life before I can please anyone else. I can't make you happy if I'm not happy. You feel me? You figure deal me?
Say that's so.
2 snaps and a clap. Alright, now we're going to move on to a few tips. Okay, the first tip that we believe may help you with your low self-esteem is reflecting on what you believe may be the root of what is causing your low self-esteem. You know, just sit down for a couple minutes, you know, reflect, get you a pad, a pen, and write down the things that make you feel inferior, you know.
And the second thing that you can do is maybe download an app, go on Google, type in positive quotes, and then just read those every day. If you want to, you can write them down on a sticky note, on a note card, or if you use the app, you know, you can set a reminder. So say if you get up at 8 o'clock, you can set your reminder for 30 minutes or an hour early and just read and reflect. And you can use those tips throughout the day to stay positive. If you have a negative thought, bust out that note card, you know what I'm saying? Bust out that phone. All that to make sure that you're having a positive, productive day, because that's what has to happen.
Yes, basically cut out all the negativity. Literally, you don't need it. You need to cut it.
So our next category is going to be social issues, and we are going to talk about Cyntoia Brown.
Okay, for those of you who don't know who Cyntoia is, she was convicted of felony murder, first-degree murder, and aggravated robbery in 2004. She was convicted at the age of 16. She basically was forced into prostitution by a guy named Cutthroat, also known as Cut. She basically was living with him for about 3 to 4 weeks in different hotels. He basically told her that she wasn't holding her own weight, she needed to get money. So she went to Sonic's, you know, a local place for prostitutes, where to get prostitutes. That's where they hang out at. So she met a man, got in his van. He then proceeded to tell her that he didn't want to go to the hotel, that he felt like they should go to his house because no one was there. She took that as a red flag, but she still, you know, decided to go. So when she got to his house, she ate. The whole time that they were eating, she basically said that he was going on about how he was a sharpshooter in the army. He showed her all his different guns. And they proceeded to go to the bedroom. They were laying down. She didn't go into details that they had sex or they didn't have sex, but they were in bed together. She said he then grabbed her leg very firmly, the upper part of her leg. She said he just stared at her in her eyes, didn't say anything. She said she was terrified, and it went up, like a chill went up her spine. She said that she thought that he was going to hit her, but then he turned over and decided to go under the bed to reach for something. She said that's when she thought that he was reaching for a gun to kill her. So she went into her pocketbook and grabbed the gun that Cutthroat had given her for protection. She then proceeded to shoot him in the back. Now this is where the story gets a little iffy. She said she was panicking. All these things was going through her mind. She didn't know what to do. But She ended up taking his money. I believe she took some of his clothes, and she took 2 of his rifles. So I believe that's really what everybody was like. Oh, the reason why we're talking about it today is because the state of Tennessee concluded that her sentence was not unconstitutional. That in fact that it was constitutional. That it was not cruel. It was not unusual. Her punishment was exactly what it needed to be. Mind you, she was sentenced to life in prison at the age of 16. She wouldn't be able to even attempt to get parole until she was 69 years old.
69.
69. So, do you think her punishment was cruel?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
I absolutely do think that her punishment was unfair. Like, this is a first time offender. You know what I'm saying? You gotta consider the line of work she does. I feel like it was a possibility that he wasn't gonna shoot him. Not saying that her shooting him was justifiable.
Okay, so what I think about it is, I don't know. I would have been that juror like, because like when you first hear the story, it's like, yeah, okay, that's horrible. No, like no, she don't need all those years. She was 16. She should have been tried as a child, you know. And even if she was tried as an adult, she should have been tried as a child at first, and then maybe see her appeal when she's 18. But when you do a little more research into it, it does. I can see why she got tried, because if I'm the defense, it's so easy for me to cast reasonable doubt, you know. She's a prostitute. She has a gun on her family. Her background and her mom, they had a lot of psychiatric issues, a lot of abuse going on. So she's used to that, So I can take that as an advantage and say, okay, well, she's a violent person. She grew up in this violent environment, so that's why all of this happened. Like, he didn't reach for a gun. I could say, how did she know he was reaching for a gun? What made her so scared? Because he grabbed her leg?
And then on top of it, I think the worst part of it was that she stole all his stuff.
Yeah, that made her seem guilty. It seemed like Cutthroat told her to go do it. That's what I was saying in my head. I was like, he told her to go rob him.
She could have been in a panic, but me personally, I'm not taking nobody's stuff. I'm running to the nearest border.
I might have took his money. I mean, if I'm living in that life, I'm definitely going to take it all. I wouldn't take his clothes. I see why it happened, but I don't think it should. She should get that life.
Not life, and then you can't even be eligible for parole until you're 69.
But people get killed every day, and people say they were scared for their life, but said person wasn't armed. So I mean, honestly, it's like,
yeah, it's one of those situations that's like,
she got life for it, but you got to tap on the hand. It's kind of like,
yeah,
it's really like a contradiction. But I mean, the robbery, I feel like,
yeah, that's all her.
Yeah.
There's no way around that. That was all her.
In our next segment, it's going to be Goofballs, Jamal. You's a goofy. You's a clown. What's wrong with you? What's to you?
Goofball Jamal. So today we have 2 Goofball Jamals of the week, okay? The first is Fergie. If you guys don't know who Fergie is, she's the leading lady of the group Black Eyed Peas. Okay, if you don't know who that is, go look them up, because they was real good. I like Black Eyed. She was invited to sing the Star Spangled Banner at All-Star Weekend. You see that? It was a mess, okay? It was a hot mess.
Steph Curry was like he was trying so hard not to laugh. Like, sus. No. But you know what? I feel like they set her up, because she sung at Fergie sing. We sorry, Ferg.
I like Ferg. And so our second Goofball Jamal of the week is going to be Young Thug,
aka Sex. Yes. He says his new name is Sex. S-E-X. Sir. Sex. I mean, nothing surprises me with Young Thug nowadays, but come on, bro. Come on. Not only that, this man is taking a little hiatus. He's not going to make any music until 2019, which is fine if that's what, he feel like he needs to do. But He said he's doing it because of his deaf brother, which is also fine if that's what you feel like you should do for your deaf brother. But his quote, his reasoning behind it is just a tad bit goofballish. This man said, well, my brother is deaf, so I want to act deaf for a year. That's sex. That's what you said?
You want to act deaf for a year?
I find that offensive. I'm not deaf, but I find that a little bit offensive. He only gonna sign.
Are you not gonna talk? Like,
what are you gonna do?
You quiet for the whole
like, how do you act deaf? Not only that, like, I just find it offensive. Like, there's plenty of deaf people that love music, that make music, so...
What are you saying?
I don't know. I just find him strange. I like Thug, though. He's very talented, but... Man, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, sex. But he said you can be looking out for his music in 2019. I guess.
Okay.
I guess.
So our next category is gonna be Fashion Alert.
Fashion Alert.
Yes. So this is gonna be the latest fashion trends that we like. Mine is this choker, honey. Yes, you see that? You have to be able to work with the choker. You know, you can wear this choker with multiple chains. You can wear it by itself. I really personally like when you have your hair like in a bun, in a ponytail, pull back, and your face is real big. Cause this just like, you know what I'm saying? Just jump out at you, just looking real cute. You know what I'm saying? So this is my fashion tip of the week.
My fashion alert of the week is the Nike Vapormax. I know, a little basic. Everybody has them. A lot of people have multiple colors. I wanted the blue ones. They have blue, green, black, multicolor,
everything.
Whatever. Basically, whatever you need, you got it. But they're very comfortable and they're stylish, so why not? So I say go get them. Go check them out if they still have your size, because they selling like hotcakes, honey. Selling like hotcakes. The next segment will be none other than beauty recommendations.
Yes.
This week's beauty recommendation from me is the Mario Badescu. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I really apologize, but that's how I say it. So, just a disclaimer. It is the Enzyme cleansing gel. I love it. It's very lightweight, perfect for the morning. Leaves my skin super soft. Like, it be so soft. I love it. It doesn't foam up, so you don't, like, looking at it, you like, oh, it's not gonna clean my face, but it definitely leaves your face very clean and fresh and soft. Who doesn't love soft skin?
I do.
Exactly. So what's your beauty recommendation?
Well, I'm glad you asked. My beauty recommendation is gonna be Ambi Fade Cream. So if you guys are not hip with Ambi, like,
I'm not hip.
No, I would advise you guys to get hip. They have really good products. Like, their cleansing soap is thebomb.com. Like, you know, I was a black soap fanatic. I stopped using my black soap to go and switch over to my Ambi soap. So, but I still use both, but I just really love Ambi products. So the Ambi Fade Cream is good with fading like dark spots. It helps to even out your skin tone, and it also helps to fade acne. And they also, this is a plus, they have products for dry and oily skin and even normal skin. So if you guys like, yeah, this not gonna work because this says dry skin, they got something for oily, no worries. We got y'all covered. Somehow we like, I'm with them, but we got y'all covered. So make sure y'all check it out because it is thebomb.com. So our next segment is going to be fun fact. Our hot commodity of the week is going to be Black Panther.
Okay, so our fun fact about Black Panther is that it actually appeared over 50 years ago. Yes, 50 years ago. So this isn't a new Marvel, you know, for those people that just want to go see it just to go see it. It's not really into comic books or any of those things, you know. Black Panther first appeared over 50 years ago in Fantastic Four. Its debut in its own series was in 1977. So shout out to Black Panther, you know, finally getting its credit, finally it's being popular, you feel me?
So our last segment of the day is going to be Artist of the Week. Y'all know we support our artists out here. Y'all are great, y'all are amazing. We appreciate the craft.
Talented.
Yes, honey. So, our artist of the week is going to be Dante, and we're going to roll a little clip for you guys so he can explain exactly what it is that he does.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Dante checking in on Untold Truths. Shout out to Mia Gudda, shout out to Taylor. We We are the newest brand out of Chicago, BYOB, be your own brand clothing. Y'all check us out on Twitter and Instagram at _BYOB, the number 18.
Alright. That's the end of episode 222 of Untold Truths. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like it, you can subscribe, you can share it, and you can comment. All that good stuff. So don't forget to subscribe for watching. Go watch our previous videos. Look out for future videos. Comment. Tell us how you feel. If you liked it, if you loved it, your intake on anything, your opinion on anything we discussed. Let us know.
It's appreciated. So like she said, make sure you guys check us out, comment, subscribe, share, and don't forget to follow us on social media.
Yes.
All of that is going to be linked down below. Everything.
We appreciate it. See you guys.